Yes. So, on behalf of I welcome all viewers of this webinar on strengthening accounting of local organized public and government financial management. There is a CPGFM jointly with Board of Local Bodies Accountant Certification established under ICI Accounting Research Foundation. I feel honored to welcome Sri Ranjit Kumar Agarwal, Honorable President, sir. Welcome you, sir. And also, I'll honored to welcome our Vice President, Sri Charanjit Singh Nanda, who will be joining within a couple of minutes. With this, we are also welcoming Jasada Rai Chaudhary, who is the Additional Deputy CNAG and Chairperson of IBOC, and Miss Meenakshi Sharma, former Deputy CNG, for sharing their valuable time out of their busy schedule and joining in the inaugural of the seminar. I also welcome our speaker, Dr. Chandrasekhar Kumar will be joining as a speaker. He is a IN officer, Additional Secretary, Minister of Panchayat Raj and Mohua. And also with us, we have Mr. Neeraj Sharma, who is the Controller of Accounts, uh, Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. He is the ICI batch of 2004. With this, I further appreciate CA Kemisha Soni, Chairperson, CPGFM, and Vice Chairman iBlock, and C. Prasanna Kumar D, Vice Chairman CPGFM, for planning this webinar, sir. We feel deeply privileged to have the distinguished presence of the esteemed individual gracing our event today. Thank you. Now I invite CA Kemika Soni, Madam, Chairperson CPGFM and Vice Chairman iBlock with introduction of the theme. With you, thanks, and over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chaudhary ji, our today's webinar moderator. Good morning, everyone. It is a matter of great pleasure to welcome you all to this webinar that is being organized by Committee on Public and Government Financial Management jointly with the Board for Local Bodies Accountant Certification, that is BLOC, established under ICI Accounting Research Foundation on the theme Strengthening Accounting at Local Self-Government. I'm happy to share that we have with us in this inaugural session our very active and dynamic President ICAI, Honorable C.A. Ranjit Kumar Agrawal ji. In absentia, our Vice President C.A. Charanjit Singh Nanda ji, former Deputy CAG Meenakshi Sharma ji, and our block chairperson and additional Deputy CNAG Yashodhara Ray Chaudhary Madam. Additional Secretary, Ministry of Panchayati Raj, Dr. Chandrasekhar Kumar IAS. Then Shri Neeraj Kumar Sharma ji, Controller of Accounts, Ministry of Rural Development. And our, of course, Committee Vice Chairman, Prasanna Kumar ji. And dear viewers. So just to give you a brief background that the committee, about this committee, I would like to share certain things, what committee is presently, how committee is working. So committee is actively involved in improving accounting and financial management system across all level of government in India, including local bodies. It is engaged in sensitizing government officials through workshops and e-training modules, providing technical input to Government Accounting Standard Advisory Board in India, GAZAP, and International Public Sector Accounting Standard Board internationally. And also this committee is offering certificate course on public finance and government accounting, specifically designed for chartered accountant also and officers of government also. And also this committee is involved in formulating accounting standard for local bodies. Recently, the committee is providing support to the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs to enhance the quality of financial statements of urban local bodies being uploaded on City Finance Portal, and the committee has also permitted recently, like officials of autonomous body working under the administrative control of ministries of either central or state government to enroll for its certificate course on public finance and government accounting on request of several department. Just for the information of our member, presently our certificate course duration is 15 days. and entire 360-degree about the government accounting we have covered in that detailed certificate course program, and that is 15 days course. And presently, generally 40% participants are from government department apart from our chartered accountant. So this is under this committee what course is running. And apart from this, committee also organizes trainings in vernacular language, for example, in Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, Tamil, as well as apart from English, and for various government departments from time to time. So during last year, the committee entered into the agreement with PMU UK PFMS, funded by World Bank, to organize series of training for more than 200 account staff of ULB of Uttarakhand in Hindi. In Gujarat also, we also organized a series of training for staff of rural development agencies jointly with Commissionerate of Rural Development in Gujarati, wherein more than 650 participants were trained. Further, in Maharashtra, the committee organized training program for their account officer of municipal council and Nagar Panchayat jointly with Directorate of Municipal Administration, Maharashtra, in Marathi language. In Tamil Nadu, we entered into MOU with Commissioner of Treasuries and Accounts, Ministry of Finance, and in pursuant to that, 5 training programs have already been organized for their staff. Now about this today's webinar and certificate for course for accountants of panchayat and municipal bodies. So I am pleased to inform that we have collaborated with Office of CAG and launched certificate course for accountants of panchayat and municipal bodies to provide trained accounting manpower to panchayat municipal bodies readily aware, even at remote location also. And any person who is of 18 plus years of age and 12th pass in any stream can register for this course. That is available online module, and participation fees 500 rupees plus GST. And committee with the help of Office of CAG and other relevant ministry involved in developing study material, pre-recorded revisionary video lectures and model test paper for the certificate course, and also coordinating with other relevant department. And in total, these 4 courses have been introduced. For panchayat, that is level 1 is focusing on gram panchayat, level 2 catering to jila and block panchayat, and for municipal bodies, level 1 is for town panchayat and level 2 designed for municipal corporations and municipalities. And this course is further divided into 2 stages, screening and main. Under screening examination, basic of accounting is covered, and under main examination, panchayat and municipal body specific accounting has been covered as per government accountings. So the course is being offered online and presently in 11 languages: Hindi, English, Marathi, Tamil, Odia, Gujarati, Punjabi, Bengali, Kannada, Telugu, and recently we have added Assamese. So examinations are being conducted offline. ICI examination system is being replicated for the certificate course examination. The curriculum for the courses has been modeled in such a manner that the qualified accountant will be able to pursue similar opportunity in local areas. For example, in MSME sector, in accounting area, in taxation, for example, GST compliance, return filing, income tax. So those area, local level, they can explore. The list of qualified candidates will be made available in the public domain so that these candidates can be engaged in the preparation of accounts by panchayat and municipal bodies. So till date, 940 registration have been received, and first screening examination already held on 18th April 24, in which approx 364 candidates had appeared, and the result will be declared shortly. And I'm glad to inform that these courses are being appreciated by various state and government also. Definitely, our Honorable President Ranjit ji will update on that, will give update and other information he will definitely provide to all of us. And also, I would recognize the effort of Office of CAG. I would definitely appreciate the effort of CAG also, Office of CAG also, and other relevant ministry, MOPR, MRD, and Mahua also for their suggestions, guidance, and inputs on this course material. And of course, this webinar will cover the perspective of key stakeholders organization regarding this certificate course. Our other speaker will definitely guide on this entire course material and accounting that related to that system and material. And I request you all to spread a word about these courses and create awareness amongst the masses so that more people can avail benefit from this course. And in case you need any assistance, it will be our pleasure to help you out, and our secretariat will be happy to share all informations and about these brochure courses and whatever information. So I would request all viewers, you may spread this matlab about the propagation of this course and about the initiative of this panchayat accountants and municipal accountants course. So now I will not take much time because we have other dignitaries also. So thank you and wish you all happy learning.
So thank you, madam, for sharing the good words about ICI. I will now request our next speaker, who is Ms. Jasoda Rai Chaudhary. Ms. Jasoda Rai Chaudhary is a 1992 batch INAS officer who is currently the additional deputy CNG working at the office of the CAG of India. She is looking after the local government audit wing and is also the ex-officio chairperson of the governing board of the block. So with you, over to you, ma'am.
Namaskar, good morning. A very good morning to all the people attending this webinar. Welcome ICI President CA Ranjit Kumar Agarwal ji and VP Sri Nanda ji, Kemisha ji, Prasanna ji, and Madam Minakshi Sharma. All the other members who have joined online to attend this webinar. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very good opportunity for us to give sort of fillip to the already ongoing efforts to publicize this certification course. It is actually it is sort of technical session, but for all the viewers and audience, we would like to reiterate that this is a collective effort of the CAG of India and the ICI to address the inadequacies in the maintenance of accounts in our local governments. And this course is envisaged to fill in a gap which was already highlighted by successive finance commissions, because one of the major challenges we face in the local governments is the shortage of suitable accountants in local areas. So only the local governments in big cities, they have no dearth of accountants, but in the smaller second and third tier of the urban local bodies and the local bodies under the panchayati system, they have a dearth of good accountants. So in recognition of this challenge, the Office of the CAG of India in partnership with ICI had taken this step to develop online courses tailored to the specific needs of different categories of local governments. So already Kemisha ji has mentioned that there are 4 courses, 2 for the urban local bodies and 2 for the PRIs. And these courses will be having 3-month duration, and the materials have already been fine-tuned after many consultations between the Office of the CAG, IPAI member, and the ICI's team's hard work. So it is a joint effort. And today, I think the webinar is part of our outreach effort to ensure that this initiative reaches the relevant stakeholders. Now, as what is the course, this short presentation I will just verbally make, that this course is outcome of an MOU between CAG and ICI. And it was basically our CAG, Sri GC Murmu's idea that to mitigate lack of trained or skilled personnel, we need to have something like this. And there are 4 courses, 2 under each of this PRI and ULBs. each of 3 months duration, and there will be 2 tests, one screening test and one main exam. And we will try to give through the materials as much practical exposure to the accounting of these 2 different streams. How can this course be a game changer? It will fills up a well-known vacuum in a very focused and structured manner. And the expertise of ICAI is very well known in case of in conducting exams, in developing training materials, and in the matter of reach. So that is why we will be benefiting from this. And the quality of accounts of these local governments will improve through this effort in another 2 to 3 years of time, if these people who are now sitting for the exams, they pass out and they are inducted in one way or other. A very important thing was employment opportunity will be generated, as the trained certificate holders will be available in the market for hiring by the local governments. And states generally have to look for people. So here there will be a bunch of people who are already available with the who have already got the certificate. So that is the main thrust area. But there we have thought and we have come out this with this thing that there will be no fixed liability, that one candidate passes and then he or she has to be inducted. It is not like any compulsory employment or any guarantee for employment. Depending on that person's abilities, they will be hired, and they can be also temporarily or contractually hired by the local governments. So it is up to the local governments to decide. But then how could we, through these type of outreach meetings, what we try to put forward is that we request the state governments and also the AG offices under the CAG of India to give wider publicity to this type of certificate course. Firstly, information about this course, and because this is mostly targeted for rural, semi-rural background children, so it has to be widely circulated, and maybe word of mouth, personal information sharing, that is also very important in this. And then the local governments need to be sensitized, because it has to percolate down. The state governments may use their mechanisms to get it down to the local governments to understand and to use in future this pass out batches. And also there is a possibility that existing personnel who are already working as accountants, they may be given this training, this certificate course. They may be encouraged to sign up for this certificate course and get a certificate, so that they are more capable. So this is one possibility, and I think many state governments are rising to the occasion and telling their accountants who are already employed to take this course. And in future, initially the take-up was slow, but the second batch is showing signs of great interest in this course. And once the pass-out batches start to get some employment, I think the popularity of this course will go up. We hope very much that this is going to be a long-term successful project. And I'm very proud to be associated with this project almost from the beginning. And we in CAG and ICI together, we want to take it forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, for your welcome address. Now I will request our Vice President, CA Charanjit Singh Nanda sir, to have you.
So, welcome on sir behalf of board, our honorable vice president. Just for the information of member, our viewers are now 1500 cross already. So, we welcome all viewers who have joined.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, I extend a very warm welcome to all the viewers for joining in this webinar on strengthening accounting at local self-government. I would like to convey my heartiest thanks to the Honorable President of ICAI, Action-Oriented CA Ranjit Kumar Agarwal ji, Ms. Meenakshi Sharma, IA and AS, former Deputy CAG, Ms. Yashodhara Rai Chaudhary, IA and AS, Additional Deputy CAG and Chairperson BLOAC, Dr. Chandrasekhar Kumar, IAS, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Panchayati Raj, in absentia, and Shri Neeraj Kumar Sharma, Controller of Accounts, Ministry of Rural Development and MOPR, and CA Suman Chaudhary for moderating this session. I would like to thank all of them for devoting their time for this webinar and agreed to share their insights on the topic. I would like to appreciate CA Kamisha Soni, Chairperson CPGFM and Vice Chairperson Block, and CA Prasanna Kumar D, Vice Chairman CPGFM, under whose leadership the committee is undertaking various new initiatives and achieving new heights. Ladies and gentlemen, local self-government that comprises panchayats and municipal bodies both, though long-standing, have yet to realize their full potential. Hindered by insufficient authority, funding and transparency, citizens deserve transparency in public fund usage, fostering trust and accountability, while also enhancing resource optimization for improved service delivery, thereby fortifying grassroots governance. I would like to put here that internationally, the municipal bonds are the most sought after bonds because taxes and death both are certain. Taxes provide a constant source of replenishing the exchequer where all the interests are paid. To address the issues of delayed or non-payment preparation of accounts and its audit at local level government, which is prerequisite as per the recommendation of the 15th FC and will further impact fund flow to them. ICAI, in collaboration with the CAG office, launched certificate course for accountants of panchayats and municipal bodies and are being run through Board for Local Bodies Accountant Certification, which shortly called as BLOAC of ICAI ARF, with support of CPG FM ICAI. These courses aim to provide personnel with skills for data entry and accounting, ensuring timely and accurate financial management at the grassroots levels. These courses have been very meticulously designed to provide specialized knowledge and skills essential for accountants working in the dynamic environment of panchayats and municipal bodies. Participants will gain expertise in bookkeeping and financial reporting, specifically tailored to the intricacies of local governments. The courses will promote accountability and transparency in local self-government governance by providing skill-oriented learning opportunities, empowering individuals to contribute meaningfully to society by strengthening grassroots accounting. I hope this webinar will serve as a platform to shine a spotlight on these certificate courses. To conclude, we all need to understand that you have to learn. Once you start learning, you start gaining. There is a couplet which says, "ढूंढोगे अगर तो ही रास्ते मिलेंगे, ढूंढोगे अगर तो ही रास्ते मिलेंगे, मंजिलों की फितरत है, खुद चलकर नहीं आती." So if we want to put the entire system into spearheaded direction to create value and worth for the Panchayati Raj and for municipal corporations, these courses are of paramount importance. I am confident that this webinar will be beneficial for the participants and would add value to the perspective which is carried out by both the organizations. Thanks for inviting me here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. We are waiting for our speaker, that is Sri Ranjit Kumar Agarwal, who is our own president of the institute. We are eager to hear you, sir. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Very respected our Vice President, Charanjit Singh Nanda ji, very respected Madam Yasodhara Rai Chaudhary ji, she is the Deputy CAG and the Chairperson of this blog, Board for Local Bodies Accounting Certification. We have Madam Meenakshi Sharma ji. We have other speaker who is going to join in the certificate course. Then we have Madam Kemisa Soni, the chairperson of this government accounting and public governance. Committee. We have Suman Chaudhary, the special invitee of this very important committee, and all the participants who have joined today for this very important webinar on this very important critical area of this local body and municipal body. And let me tell you, this is the one of the most critical area wherein the CNAG, the Comptroller and Auditor General, and the ICI thought how to bring the financial discipline in this very important area. As you might be aware, that the 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment of 1992, they have established this three-tier structure for local governance in India, and which is known as the Panchayati Raj institutions for rural area and urban local body for urban area. And these are the institutions which has been set for the self-government. And this self-government with their power and the responsibility which has been outlined in the 11th and 12th schedule of the constitutions respectively. And these are the critical area, how this, if you see the funding also, 2.6 lakh panchayats are there and 4,500 municipal bodies are in India. And this 15th Finance Commission, which is from 2021 to 2026, which has given 4,36,361 crore toward this 2.6 lakh panchayat and 4,500 municipal body. And how this 4,36,361 crore rupees to be spent for this local governance of this Panchayati Raj municipal body and local government, it's a Herculean task. And that's why they were struggling how to manage this finance. They are not getting the good accountant who can manage this fund, and they are also not given financial discipline. So to ease out or to meet out all these teething issue, the CNAG has decided there should be a mechanism how these youth of our country who are +2 pass out and they don't know the basic of the accounting, they should be trained. They should be trained, and they have contacted the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, and the institute along with the CNAG has come out with a MOU, where this MOU we have decided to +2 pass out graduates or +2 students, youth of our country can be trained with 4 months online course, then a small examination, and then once they qualify this examination conducted by the ICI. And as you might be aware, the examination system of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is one of the best in this country. 2 years ago, the Supreme Court of our country has also commented, if you want to learn how to conduct examination in this country, you should learn from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. And the CAG has also given a various applaud how the institute conduct the examination. The UPSC and the ICI are the best examination system in this country. So they have given this mandate. You conduct the examination, you clear this young student or young people of this country. And once they qualify this small examination, a joint certification will be done by the CNAG and the ICI. And once these young people of this country come out with the joint certification, their name will be hosted on the website, public domain, and this PRI, the municipal body and the municipal accountant body, they can hire these young people, and so that they can deliver the accounting system, the municipal body, and the municipal accounting system in this country. So this is the very important area the financial system of this municipal body and the accounting body. So this is a very Herculean task, at the same time very noble task as far the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is concerned. And we have decided as a social obligation, we should strengthen the financial aspect of this local government level. And that's why this course has been designed. Already the first batch has been all examination conducted on 18th of April as outlined by Madam Kamisha Soni ji and Prasanna Kumar ji. And this initiative will go a long way in strengthening the financial discipline in the local government, which is the vision of the 17th, second and third amendment and the 15th Finance Commission also, which is giving the huge budget to this all these organs of this our constituent. And I'm sure the examination has been done the way the local Varnalpur language also we have given this study mat, this 4 months course, and the way we have given this study mat video and all this audio mode, it will go a long way. And I request committee chairperson Prasanna Kumar also, we can come out with a small video in the local language also, just to create awareness about this course, so that this 11 regional language, this video will go reach out to every state. The state government can also promote to their masses. This type of course are being conducted by the CNAG and ICI. And if they join this course in the local language, they will come out as a qualified accountant for these municipal bodies. And I'm hopeful this kind of initiative will go a long way. And I would like to tell you, the Ministry of Panchayati Raj has already instructed all the state government to please promote this course, tell their people to join this course. Last week itself, I came to know that the government of Rajasthan has instructed all their people to join this 2 course, which has been come out by the ICI and CAG. And the government of West Bengal also has instructed to volunteer and sponsor our student for this course. So these 2 states has come out voluntarily to support and promote this kind of course. And I'm hopeful other states will fall in line. And this kind of initiative will go a long way in bringing the financial discipline, the professionalism, and managing the huge fund which has been given to this 2 body. And hopefully later on, the municipal accountant we are coming, the municipal auditor also is in the pipeline, which will come out after this phase is over. And I compliment the role Madam Yasodhara Rai Chaudhary is giving by being a chairperson of this new board which have set up in the Accounting Research Foundation. Continuously, she is working very hard along with her team. And I compliment Kamisha Soni, Prasanna Kumar, Madam Seema-ji and Sonia, who are working in this ARF and board to promote this course as a social cause. And as far as accounting and auditing profession is concerned, that is our domain area. But this is our initiative as a partner in nation building, so that the financial discipline can go to the last man in the line. So with this, I welcome once again all of you for joining this webinar. And I am hopeful you might have a very enriching and fruitful experience of this webinar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President sir, for your encouraging words. And now we will have the keynote speaker of our today's speaker is Mrs. Meenakshi Sharma. Meenakshi Sharma is a former Deputy Controller and Auditor General and is a 1988 batch. She was now retired, an alumni of Sri Ram College of Commerce, Delhi. She has served the nation for around 34 years with Government of India in various capacities. She had worked in Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Personnel and Ministry of Tourism, handling executive responsibility of various levels, the public auditor. In the Office of Controller and Auditor General of India, she had a position of Accountant General in the state of Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. She also has a responsibility for designing, creating and maintaining audit procedure for CAG, organizing while heading Personal Practice Group. As Deputy CNG, she was responsible for audit reports of state government and maintaining uniform and audit products and procedure across states. She is also a fellow of General Accountability Officer of USA, and she is also a certified information system auditor. With this, over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, Namaskar. It's really a privilege to be a part of this webinar. So I must thank ICI, the president, the vice president, Ms. Kamisha Soni, and all the members to make me a part of this important initiative. I also very thankful to Mr. Shodhra Rai Chaudhary, AGI, for taking up such a cause. All of us are in who are now have spoken till now. We all are accounting and auditing professionals. We are also a part of the governance. I think ultimately what we are looking as citizen of India is to provide what Constitution has placed a responsibility. This certificate course, and I must compliment ICI to take up this in earnest, and the CAG of India, Mr. Murmu, who has thought of a gap which is so important. I think it is absolutely crucial to the good governance in our country. Let me also welcome all the viewers. I know we may have some state government participant. We may have the people who are participating in the certificate course, the representative of local governments, and more importantly, the Ministry of PRI, RD, and the Urban Affairs. As the first person who is going to speak about the certificate course, the need for it. I mean, of course, how the course has been designed, the need for it, and how it is going on has already been spoken by my the esteemed colleagues who have from the ICI and CAG. I will go to the more detailed information. So, after the 73rd and 74th amendment, the vision has been amazing. The vision has been so large that let the citizen decide what needs to be done and how it has to be done. But of course, it's such a difficult task when we are so used to in bureaucracy and in governments to look at from top to bottom. Going bottom to top is a very difficult thing. It comes with challenges. It has large number of advantages. The planning at the grassroots level, the delivery of the services directly to the beneficiary are all the reasons why this has been done, and I think we can already see the changes. When you start looking at it, 30 years is not a very long time in the change of governance. We have come a long way. We have come a long way in 92 when it happened, and everybody was so dismissive of the thing that this is not going to work. Nothing is going to come out of it. And today when we are here, we are seeing that almost more than 75% of the government funds, whether central scheme, state government schemes, or direct scheme, are being implemented by the local governments. That's a fact. Whether the local governments are doing it as an implementing body or they are doing it as per their own district planning, that may be something which we can discuss in detail. However, the fact remains that the delivery of services have to happen at the lowest level. Both the Panchayati Raj institution and the urban local bodies, they may be as small as a Nagar Nigam, a small town council, or it may be as big as Brihan Mumbai Nagarpalika, which is as good as some of the other states, the budget being so high. They are the people whom we are looking at. So I think the initiative is very well timed, and the CAG of India has seen of a very crucial governance gap where we need to step in. And there could have been no other better partner or ideator than the ICI. I mean, I think I don't have to say much about ICI. ICI is the highest accounting standard body in this country, made under Constitution, with such a huge network of people across state from each point, and such a professional body of I don't know what the number is. I mean, I would really like to know what's the number we are talking about, but I'm sure there's a huge number which we are talking about. And I think this task is something which is worth doing, and I think the way we have taken up is the right way. This certificate course for the prospective accountants, both for the PRIs and for the urban local bodies, can be a game changer, because we should not look at only that what are these going to people to do. When we are thinking of creating a knowledge there is a knowledge pool which will be created, the people who will be available to do multiple things. It is not something which has to be tied down to something, a particular profession only, because as I think Ms. Kamiksha Soni mentioned, that this will course can be used for various purposes, because it's a knowledge, and this is the knowledge which is going to be useful for the local governments, whichever part they are dealing with. Now, a major change which has also come is about how the government of India is sending its funds, how it is controlling its MIS. We are in the era of e-governance. Everything which has to function tomorrow is through e-governance. Like e-Gram Swaraj is a prime example of how funds are getting delivered. And I think India has done a wonderful job of direct delivery of services, whether it's DBT or it is other e-governance initiative. When we provide all this information to the prospective accountants or whoever the candidate, or even the accountants who are in this position get this information, this knowledge would be even useful to the private sector. It is not only there will be a lot of grantee, there will be a lot of implementers who are going to deliver the services. So we are creating a knowledge pool which will be very useful. The effort which has been made in this preparing the e-certificate course, and I feel very privileged to be a small part of this initiative. It has been they have ICI and the team under the CPFGN have taken a very strong. They have put a very valiant effort, I would say, because it's not an easy subject to cover in 3 months' time. Teaching it to the 12th pass students who may or may not have the knowledge about accountancy, I think to that extent, and still keeping the discipline of the accounting intact. So I would really suggest to the viewers and to kindly have a look at this course. It's very well designed. It's not very difficult. The method which has been designed is very doable. I will also request all the other stakeholders, which is the state governments and the local governments, to look at this whenever the pool of people are available, to utilize their services. We are at a point when it can be done, and it will really improve the transparency, the accountability of the funds which are getting transferred. As we have already seen that year after year, more funds are getting through this channel. One after the other finance commission, starting from the 11th finance commission onwards, more responsibility has gone to the local bodies. And I think India is today on the verge of more urbanization than ever. So I think, again, the services which are expected will be huge. So I think we need competent accountants. We need people who understand what they are doing. And citizens deserve that. I think when we look at them, the transparency is something which we all look for. Coming to the Institute of Public Auditors of India, whom I'm representing today in this webinar, I'd like to say a few words. The Institute of Public Auditors of India is a not-for-profit society which has been established in 1996 under the patronage of CAG of India. It has almost 3,000 professional members in 21 chapters across the nation. So IPI would like to support these courses to ICI, and there are various ways with IPI members can be useful. Most of the IPI members, there are a lot of people who have already retired, so they are available with a lot of knowledge. I am one of the members, as I can say, which are available to help the on the side help, because the audit and accounts officers and there are some others accounting services who are the members of IPI, they have a hands-on knowledge of how to keep these accounts. So we would be available, whether it is for later training the people or clearing any suggestion. So that is something which we would be happy to participate. IPI has also come out with a small appreciation course for the PRA accountant, which is a kind of introductory course and which can be the supplementing the material prepared by ICI. So like an extra reading, very simply designed, and also gives a kind of look at how the portal has to be done, something which can be used on day-to-day basis. So I think that is something which IPI would like to offer, and I think we are in touch with ICI to make this as one of the offerings. So I think this is something which IPI like to do, and I think it will be coming back to the course, and I think PRI course is very, I think we are already on it. Municipal bodies exam, I do not know how much of people have joined, but there is a huge demand of personnel there. There is something which is really asking for action. I think it will be a great idea to participate there. So I think I would really recommend to all the viewers to take it seriously, take the message across. There may be a lot of people who might be doing some accounting work. A lot of in the 2-tier and 3-tier cities or towns, people have been, people made a career out of tally maybe 20 years back. So, it changed the accounting the way it was. Now, I think this is the next big step. We are looking at how the government functioning, because let's see, almost 28% of the GDP comes from the government funds. 28% is a huge amount. And in some states, I'm doing some other project, I see almost 38 to 39% of the whole GSDP comes from the government budget, government expenditure, and out of which almost 80% gets spent at the local government level. So here we are talking of a huge amount of funds, and which translate to huge amount of opportunities, and especially for the people who are looking for the jobs, whether they are professionals, they want to do as a contract job or any other way. So I think that's what I would like to say. I think this course will provide a huge knowledge about how the government functions, how the government accounts are kept, what are the latest digital method of doing things, and what are the MIS requirements. So I think with these words, I would like to kind of offer the services of IPI. Any questions to be answered, we would be very happy to work at the local level, because after these people pass out, maybe we'll be looking for some hands-on training if they employed. I think sky is the limit. We are just starting off. Thank you very much for inviting me here.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for sparing your time for ICI. Now I will request our Vice Chairman of the committee, CA Prasanna Kumar D, to come with the vote of thanks.
Yeah, most respected dignitaries who participated in the inaugural technical session, and the 2,425 participants who are participating in the particular webinar, first of its kind. Good morning to all of you. Today is a very great day, because ever since we conceived this particular program, this particular course, and series of meetings were held, always Yashoda Chaudhary madam, she used to tell we should have outreach program. We had such a great job. People should know what is about. What is this about? And they should come and join, so that the ultimate vision for which this has been started should be achieved. And this is the first of its kind where we got a very good participation also, as I told, 2,425 right now. I think some more are joining now. So this particular initiative is one of the greatest initiatives that ICA has taken up, particularly the first great initiative which you have taken up in association with the Controller Auditor General of India. And ICA always feels to be a partner in national building. This particular initiative gives great pride, and ICA is proud that we are really participating in national building activity. Friends, so now that all the dignitaries who are connected with this particular course, they're all present, including representatives from MOP or MORD. So I request all the participants to give the feedback and the suggestions if you have any, so that it reaches the right persons who are all present here, so that we can make changes, taking your suggestion into account, we can make changes if anything is required, so that this particular course is a very popular one, and ultimately the purpose for which it has been designed is achieved. So today we had a very good, this is not an inaugural session, this is inaugural come technical session. Even the technical content has been spoken about almost all the speakers in this particular session. I thank C. Ranjit Kumar Agarwal sir, the Honorable President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, so for participating and giving his inaugural address, and also CA Charanjot Singh Nandaji, Honorable Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, and he is sharing his words of wisdom on this occasion. And also thank Madam Yashodhara J. Chaudhary, the Chairperson of BLOC, and the Additional Deputy CAG of India. And she is the person who has been connected with this particular course right from the beginning. When we did not know where to start, where to end also, so that she has been a source of inspiration, so that she has contributed every time, and she has been encouraging us from the beginning. So thank you, madam. So thanks for participating in this program, making this successful. This is your dream that outreach should be there, and now we are sure that this is only a beginning. We'll have many more outreach programs, so that what we thought the 5-digit number, the more than 10,000 people, participants will be there registering for this particular course, madam. And also thank Madam Meenakshi Sharma ji. She's also given the course content. When initially when we were having discussing about how to have the curriculum for this one, what type of curriculum should be there, what should be the basic qualification, is it 10th pass or +2, all those things were there initially, and she has given a lot of insights into this one. So thank you, madam, for participating in the program and giving a keynote address, which has been very useful to us. And we have Commissioner Soni madam, our chairperson of the Committee for Public and Government Financial Management of ICAI. She, anything about government financial management, if at all I have to say somebody, she is the one who knows the entire thing. From A to Z, she knows everything about this particular concept, and she has been, due to her efforts, we have been connected with various governments and giving a lot of training programs, lot of technical support to various governments in the local services, local body governance also. So thank you, madam, so for giving very good the theme address about this particular program. And we are very happy to share with all of you participants that we have got the presence of Dr. Chandrasekhar Kumarji, so IAS, and Additional Secretary of the Ministry of Panchayat Raj is also present here. And I remember when he was participating earlier also, so as I told, he's another source of inspiration. Due to his involvement, I'm sure the first time when the results are going to be declared, for the first batch of the participants, I'm sure that something great is going to happen, which is involvement, which has spoken in earlier meetings also. So we welcome you for this webinar. And we are going to have the address very soon. And also, we thank you for accepting our invitation, sir. And also, we have the presence of Shri Neeraj Kumar Sharma ji, the Controller of Accounts, Ministry of Rural Development, and Ministry of Panchayat Raj. And he is the person who has been dealing with the entire accounts and the financial discipline that need to be there in the local bodies. And I'm sure with so much of research he has done in this entire accounting, and we are going to have a very good session from him, which will be useful to all the participants. So I thank you for accepting the invitation and be participating here. With this, I thank all the participants also for giving a great encouragement today, and also see Suman Chaudhary for very well coordinating the entire session. Thank you very much. I too welcome all of you for this webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. With this, we will be now moving forward for the next technical session. So, ma'am, our speaker has already joined, I think, but I think we are not seeing him. We are not in the video is not on.
I think he can try. Otherwise, I will read what he has given comments in our comments box. So. Right. I would request, if Sharma ji maybe he may try without video if possible, because
Morning all. Am I audible?
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that I am traveling and I was told to actually participate in this thing. This is probably my third actually participation in such meeting, and probably I feel I am most happy knowing that this kind of certification course is going to be there. At the root level, we were missing it actually, because people whosoever are learning and getting skills education, they tend to move towards the metros and higher cities, bigger cities. So probably, this kind of certification would help some bit of people to stay on the ground, and they can help other institution building through this means of accounting reporting. It is good to know that, this course material and the test would be conducted in different languages. So much of participation is already there. So we need to speed up the participation, because the requirement, I feel, is very, very large. There are lakhs of panchayat, uh, block level functionaries where such kind of requirement is there. Probably, I may not be wrong to say that there are a lot of stakeholders, lot of funding agencies, lot of implementing agencies, lot of agencies who are doing the accounting, taking the utilization certificates, incorporating them, auditing. So all those stakeholders, they are going to get a good chunk of people who would think in a similar manner because of certification. So technically, this is a form of unification. This would actually reach out to the grassroots level to make a unified attempt to come up with the idea. Later on, we can build upon consolidation, comparison, data analytics. So much so can be built upon such kind of uniform thinking level. My idea is that, I being one of the stakeholders, we are the grant releasing agencies. Then we conduct the internal audits also, risk based audits also, theme based audits also. There is C&AG who is doing the audit through the AG offices, local body audits. Lot of people are doing these kinds of things, and at different level, in different, there is a variation in the socio this space and time, as far as spread of the country is concerned. So technically, that kind of variation can be minimized by way of imparting a uniform education from this left to right, north to south. All can be covered through this kind of linguistic unification of accounting language. There are hundreds of schemes through which the money is being released to all the villages and district level bodies. There are hundreds of requirements of this kind of registers, this kind of reporting, this kind of expenditure reporting, this kind of returns. Apart from that, there are more requirement of statutory compliances such as income tax returns, TDS compliances, GST deductions, GST returns. So if this whole thing is part of the education, the certification, they would be able to make more bodies compliable. That would help,
Hello?
more returns filed.
बिकॉज ये है ना, वो तो आए ही नहीं थे ना, जो ये है अखिलेश झा नहीं आ रहे ना. हेलो, सॉरी.
So probably here we need to, come up with another, say, subcommittee of different ministries who are releasing funds, and then they can come up with their requirement, which can also be part of the course material and the evaluation system. So that would help all throughout all the stakeholders. Thank you from my side. Best wishes.
Yes, I think there is a technical glitches going on. It was a part of the speaker who is the speaker of today, Nilesh Sharma. It was a request from him because on the way forward he was not getting connectivity. So the chairperson took the responsibility of reading out what he has told. But by the way he got connected, so we take him on call. We are thankful to Mr. Chandrasekhar sir for giving him the opportunity to speak for 2 minutes. With this, we are now introducing our speaker today of this session. He is MOPR represented by Dr. Chandrasekhar Kumar, and he is IAS Additional Secretary, Ministry of Panchayati Raj. He is yes, he's the IAS from 1992 batch, and he's a Odisha cadre, and presently serving as the Additional Secretary in Ministry of Panchayati Raj in Government of India. He is a graduate BTech Civil Engineer from IIT Bombay, Masters in Public Administration in International Development for Howard University, USA, and PhD in Applied Economics and Management for University, USA. During his presidency tenure, he facilitated implementing of e-governance initiatives of Government of India by bringing more than 2.5 lakh Gram Panchayats online on e-Samaj Public Financial Management System portal for seamless planning, implementation, and online payment of vouchers amounting to 1.88 lakh crore. Training and increasing number of training institutions and resource centers at state, district, and block level for providing effective training to elected Panchayat representatives, preparation of more than 1 crore property cards and 78,000 villages, enabling 2.5 lakh Gram Panchayat for preparing of Gram Panchayat development plans, facilitating of SDGs and facilitating preparation of citizen charter for domestic delivery of large number of citizen service in digital mode. He is also playing a key role in preparing memorandum of 16 Finance Commission of Panchayati Raj institution. Earlier, he has served in many departments of central and state government of Odisha as joint secretary and also higher education department and cabinet secretary, principal secretary, management, and also he is a good writer. He has written so many papers and articles. Most of the prominent one listed are the impact of credit constraint in farming, householding survey results from India and China, 2013 September, published in Oxford University Press, Applied Economics Perspective and Policy, volume 35. With realization of sustainable development goals and Panchayati Raj institution, Indian Journal of Public Administration, Human Capital and Growth in Press, the Journal of Developing Areas, volume 40. With this, we welcome you, sir. You have a very wide knowledge and experience of working in the Panchayati Raj. So our participants is large in numbers. I think they will be encouraged and will be benefited from your presentation.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Welcome in this webinar. And definitely would like to appreciate your effort from MOPR, what we are getting support from your side. And more than 2,500 viewers are already there. So welcome you, sir.
So at the outset, let me first sincerely thank ICI and all its officers and all the viewers. So I must congratulate ICI for organizing such a good workshop in which large number of participants can benefit from actually what is the relevance of accounts, why it is we are talking now. तो एक बिफोर आई एक्चुअली स्टार्ट, तो ये ऐसा नहीं है कि हम पहली बार जो है कि अकाउंट्स को नीचे जमीन पर लेके जा रहे हैं ना, इसके पहले भी बहुत सारे एक्सपेरिमेंट हुए हैं. नाउ ए टाइम हैज कम दैट वी मस्ट डीमिस्टिफाई द थिंग्स जो व्हिच हैज बीन पुट आर्केन वर्ड्स. भाई अकाउंट है, बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, ऑडिट है. So now we should try to demystify and let us take it to the masses. So now time has come to take the things from class to mass, है ना, क्योंकि और इसके पहले एक्सपेरिमेंट हुई हैं और बहुत सक्सेसफुल हुई हैं. जैसे आप अगर भारतवर्ष का देखेंगे, हमने यूनिवर्सल इम्यूनाइजेशन हमने अचीव किया. So this universal immunization could not have been achieved because of the PSC, CSC और डॉक्टर्स, उनके वो नहीं हुआ. ये कराया किसने? ये कराया हमारे आंगनवाड़ी और आशा कर्मी ने कराया इम्यूनाइजेशन. फिर आप देखेंगे इंस्टीट्यूशनल डिलीवरी जो पहले 50-60% भी नहीं होती थी भारतवर्ष में, 30-40% होती थी. अब हम लोग 90% में हैं इंस्टीट्यूशनल डिलीवरी। तो ये भी बिकॉज ऑफ द आशा कर्मीज एंड आंगनवाड़ी। So I think so on the similar line now a time has come. So all these financial matters and all we should take it to the every village. And now this is a win-win situation for you and us. You have the expertise, you have the domain knowledge, you have got all the ideas, and we provide the platform. तो हमारी 2.5 लाख पंचायतों की प्लेटफॉर्म है जो कि 6 लाख गाँव में काम कर रहे हैं। और वो ये जो पंचायत है नाउ we must understand they are basically a constitutional entity. वो हमारे आपके चाहने से काम नहीं कर रही है ना, उनको constitutional mandate है। और अभी we should be all appreciate कि भारत में इंडिया में अगर आप गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट फ्लैगशिप प्रोग्राम्स यू काइंडली इंक्लूड ऑल द फ्लैगशिप प्रोग्राम्स, आई थिंक 15-20 लाख करोड़ रुपीज आर बीइंग स्पेंट देयर in all the rural areas. And now time has come, this all these various 20-30 flagship programs which are being implemented, they should find reflection in the gram panchayat plan, which we are trying to work with all the ministries here and trying to seek convergence that their plan of activities they must be reflected in the development plan. And slowly they should also become a part of audit online. अभी तो हम केवल जो फाइनेंस कमीशन का जो पैसा है और हमारी जो रिसोर्स एनवेलप करीब 1 लाख करोड़ की बनती हैं, जो फाइनेंस कमीशन एंड स्टेट फाइनेंस कमीशन एंड वेरियस देयर ओन रेवेन्यू एंड सम माइनर programs here and there. So in audit online we are able to reflect only this much only, 1 lakh crore rupees, something like that. So that is not even the 10% of money which is being utilized in the whole rural areas for the betterment of the rural people. And I think we understand the limitation also. We can't overnight jack up the whole capacity, the rural areas, that all the things can come on one platform, their accounting can be done and auditing can be done. And that the next stage is that people should understand what is that account and audit, and based on that what remedial measures are being taken. That is the next stage. So so now a time has come and now we are trying very hard that the panchayats, they should also now we are asking all the states to पंचायतों को थोड़ा वो एडवाइस करें और कि सारे पंचायतों में कैसे इसका हम मैसेज भिजवाएं कि सारे पंचायतों में इसकी ट्रेनिंग शुरू हो जाए, है ना। तो ये काफी कुछ तो ऑनलाइन कोशिश की जा सकती है, ऑनलाइन होगी, लेकिन आई थिंक एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वी आर ऑल्सो ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड आवर कैपेसिटी, ट्रेनिंग कैपेसिटी एट ब्लॉक लेवल and at district level. So if you have got 7,000 blocks and 700 districts, already we have around 2,000 such training resource centers there. So slowly once we jack up the training infrastructures in all these 7,000, then, and we have program, we are very serious about that, we must be doing in next 2 years at most. Then this outreach of this training of ICI, of any other thing, they will be reaching in every nook and corner, and I think that will have a spiraling effect after 2 year or 3 year. Then every पंचायत में ये जो ऑडिट वाले हैं, अकाउंट्स, that knowledge is come already. हम लोग अब आपको पता है कि ऑडिट ऑनलाइन करवा रहे हैं, that is because of the constitutional mandate of the finance commission mandate. And all our, जैसे कि सुमन साहब ने बताया कि सारी हमारी कार्यक्रम जो हैं वो पोर्टल पे हैं। तो आई थिंक मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पंचायती राज में जितना ई गवर्नेंस होगा, आई डोंट थिंक, मैं तो बाहर काफी 30 सालों में काफी जगह काम किया हूं, आई हैव नेवर सीन सच ए ह्यूज ई गवर्नेंस पोर्टल बेस्ड गवर्नेंस इन एनी मिनिस्ट्री, जितना कि एक्चुअली एवरी पंचायत का अगर आप देखेंगे बैठकर, मैं यहाँ से पता लगा सकता हूँ कि उस पंचायत में क्या काम चल रही है, उस काम पे अभी किस स्टेज में वो काम चल रही है। लेकिन अब नेक्स्ट स्टेज ये है कि जैसे मैंने पहले बताया कि दिस इज ओनली वी आर एबल टू रिफ्लेक्ट ओनली फाइनेंस कमीशन। द नेक्स्ट स्टेज इज दैट ऑल फ्लैगशिप प्रोग्राम्स दे शुड कम, एंड दैट शुड हैव अ टाइमलाइन टू ब्रिंग दैट इन नेक्स्ट 2 year 3 year. Next also we should try to build up our training capacity in all our blocks, in all our districts. That will take another 2 year or 3 year. So, and then और पैरेलली मतलब वी शुड नॉट बी वेटिंग फॉर 2 ईयर 3 ईयर दैट दिस शुड कम। पैरेलली आपका ये जो हमारा जो ऑनलाइन ट्रेनिंग है ये भी चले, और ये जो ऑडियो वीडियो आप लोगों ने कार्यक्रम बनाए हैं ना, ये ऑडियो वीडियो जो है वी मस्ट पब्लिसाइज vigorously, and my office will be working on this, how the training materials of ICI on audit will be publicized very comprehensively in next 3-4 months, that it must reach, so that लोग ट्रेनिंग अगर ज्वाइन नहीं भी कर रहे हैं तो उनके पास एटलीस्ट वो चीज हो, दैट ऑडियो विजुअल जो है, और उसको देखकर एटलीस्ट काम तो सीख लें, है ना। सर्टिफिकेशन तो खैर बात की बात है, सर्टिफिकेशन हो रही है कि नहीं हो रही है, that is one thing, but even without certification at least they must have an idea what they must be learning, and they must have an, तो they will plan कि भाई अब हमें ये भी अगले 1 साल में करना, पहले वो चीज को समझे, तो कभी वो चीज को नहीं समझेंगे जानेंगे तो उसके प्लानिंग ही नहीं करेंगे। तो पहले ये चीज को हमको वहां तक पहुंचाना है, और ये चीज हम पहुंचाएंगे कैसे, जो हमने बताया कि हमारे जो ब्लॉक लेवल और डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे हैं उसके थ्रू पहुंचाना है, एंड देयर आई विल बी सीकिंग, आपकी जो हेल्प है उसको भी हम लोग लेंगे कि भाई ये कैसे अगले 1-2 साल में ये चले। और इफ हम लोग अगर ठीक काम किए, मैंने आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट, तो कम से कम 70-80% रूरल बॉडीज में तो हम एक सर्टिफाइड ट्रेनर क्रिएट कर ही देंगे। तो दैट मस्ट बी आवर टारगेट इन नेक्स्ट 2-3 ईयर, एवरी पंचायत मस्ट हैव ए सर्टिफाइड ऑडिट और अकाउंट्स ट्रेनर होना चाहिए, सो दैट वो प्रॉपरली अपना अकाउंट्स बना पाए, प्रॉपरली ऑडिट रिपोर्ट बनवा पाए, ऑडिट रिपोर्ट का फर्दर रेमेडियल मेजर भी क्या है उसको ले पाए, है ना। और इसके साथ ही हमें थोड़ा हमारे जो सीएजी हैं उनकी भी बहुत मैं आई मस्ट थैंक सीएजी ऑफिस, दे आर आल्सो हेल्पिंग अस, सपोर्टिंग अस इन ऑल दीज मैटर्स। तो उनके साथ भी हम फर्दर कोलैबोरेट करके इसको और जमीन तक लेकर जाना पड़ेगा हमको। और बेसिकली अब जो कोर्स मटेरियल हम जो बनाए ना, वो एकदम बहुत सिंपल लैंग्वेज में छोटे छोटे मॉड्यूल में उसका छोटे छोटे वीडियो बनवा लें, ऑडियो वीडियो करा कर, और उसको हम काफी उसका कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव उसका ब्रॉडकास्टिंग करवा लें, है ना। तो और एवरी स्टेट हैज देयर ओन वीसी सिस्टम भी है उनका, समय सैटेलाइट ट्रेनिंग सिस्टम भी है, सो वी मस्ट बी यूजिंग ऑल दीज प्रोग्राम्स। सो आई एम वेरी होपफुल कि अगले 2-3 साल में ये जो कार्यक्रम है ना, इसको हम लोग काफी नीचे तक लेकर जाएंगे, और इसकी जो स्पायरलिंग इफेक्ट जो दिखेगी 1-2 साल बाद, वो कार्यक्रम के ट्रांसपेरेंसी में दिखेगी। जो रूरल बॉडीज हैं दे हैव टू बी एम्पावर्ड, they are being empowered, but at the same time they have to be transparent and they have to be accountable, because empowerment and accountability they go together। ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि हम कल एम्पावर कर दें और फिर अकाउंटेबल ना करें, और इतने बड़े जगह की अकाउंटेबिलिटी अब जैसा आप लोगों ने पहले ही बताया, डिजिटल के बिना हम नहीं कर सकते हैं, एंड वी मस्ट लिवरेज दिस, एंड दिस डिजिटल थिंग इज नॉट अ रॉकेट साइंस, एवरीबडी कैन यूज दिस। आजकल तो आप बच्चे सब मोबाइल यूज कर रहे हैं, मोबाइल पे काम कर रहे हैं, तो ये भी मोबाइल से थोड़ा ही तो ज्यादा है, उससे ज्यादा नहीं है। तो हम लोग तो बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट है कि इस चीज को करना है, और इसको थोड़ा सा हम लोग बीच में थोड़ा सा और जहां फीडबैक लेंगे अपने पंचायतों के साथ, और उस थ्रोली विल ट्राई टू ब्रिंग इन, वी हैव गॉट ट्रेनिंग मैनेजमेंट पोर्टल, तो उस पर भी हम चाहेंगे कि आपके जो पोर्टल है उसके साथ थोड़ी अगर हम लिंक करा लें तो हमें ये भी पता चलेगा कि भाई कितने पंचायत इसका बेनिफिट ले रही हैं। तो हमारे जो टीएमपी के जो मैं बुलाया हूं उनको, तो टीएमपी के जो हमारे कंसल्टेंट हैं दे विल बी इन टच विथ यू कि आपके टीएमपी पोर्टल से यूआरएल के थ्रू, एपीआई के थ्रू कैसे वो डाटा भी थोड़ा हम एक्सेस कर पाए, सो दैट वी कैन गिव फीडबैक टू स्टेट्स कि भाई स्टेट वाइज कि आपके जो इतने लोग ट्रेनिंग कर रहे हैं तो आप और लोगों को ट्रेनिंग करवाएं। सो आई थिंक ब्रीफली दिस आई वांटेड टू मेक सबमिशन, एंड आई वंस अगेन मस्ट थैंक ICI for taking up this innovative approach, and which will be actually benefiting hugely, I think, in coming years. I must thank you. Thank you again.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I think, madam, what are the messages sent by the next speaker to you? We will be reading out the messages. Then we will take up the question and answer session.
I think Seema ji just check it from chat box. Meanwhile, we will take up questions related to that Panchayati Raj. So because sir is already there and Yashodhara madam is already there, so just check it ki matlab what he didn't matlab that cover any part na. So that I will matlab you may read and convey that things. And meanwhile, I think Sumanji, we can take up questions specifically related to participants. I think one question I maybe answer of that what I can see that ki whether we will like directly enter in level 2, that is certificate course for accountant of panchayat at block and Jilla Panchayat level, or do I have to first complete level 1? That is not necessary. Depend on your area and your locality, you may take that particular level 1 और level 2 respectively. आप कोई भी एग्जाम दे सकते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि 1 करके ही 2 क्लियर करना है. So start with question 1. सुमन जी आप ले रहे हैं इसको कि
Yes, I'm taking up the question answer.
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, one repeated question is that whether we'll get a job after completing the certificate course. This is the repeated type of query from different participant.
Yeah, so I think Yashodhara madam maybe address on that ki about the job.
Already we have clarified initially that this is not a guarantee for jobs, but this will definitely give the participant an edge over other competitors in the same area where people are looking for jobs. So as one example was given by, I think, Meenakshi madam, that in earlier 20 years back when people learned Tally in some of the computer course offered. So Tally सीखने के बाद लोगों को job मिलने लगा even in rural areas. So similar to that, the certificate course will give you that edge in the competitive market. And this can be used for jobs which are offered in all 6 tiers of the local government, that is urban local bodies ka, municipal corporations, municipalities and town panchayats, and in the PRI, Jilla Parishad, Taluka Panchayat and the Gram Panchayats. So all these 6 different local governments, they will be able to hire from a general pool of people where these certificate course holders will also be competing and they will definitely get an edge. So that is the clarification, that it is not a guarantee for job, but it will definitely give you more edge, just like many other professional courses give you more edge.
Yeah, additionally, I would also like to comment on that. For example, they may explore other opportunity. For example, as I said in my address also, like consultancy advisory,
Yes,
to accounting, GST, income tax filing.
Exactly.
And,
sorry. I wanted to tell that, but I missed that other areas also will open up.
MSME, startup, local at ground level, that accounting issues related to certain compliances. So they can
For
start
example, I have seen people, young adults who got a very good, at least 25,000 a month salary, giving consultancy to local shops and business establishments after they studied GST. So similar to that, they will have a lot of opportunities in local areas, and if they're from rural background, they may not have to leave home at all. Still, they can give consultancy to many local area units, MSMEs and all.
See, another question of the next participant is that what will be the benefit from certificate? Please share with example. I think you have already taken that answer and you have covered it. So another question is for Secretary Chandrasekhar sir. There is no provision in the rules or bylaws of Panchayati Raj institution for preparing final accounts such as balance sheet and income. So they wanted your views on that.
No, basically there is a CAG. CAG has developed certain manuals and all, but these are parts which will be already covered in the course module. So if somebody has signed up for the course module, they will come to know all these details. It may not be discussed here.
Yes. I think another question is that what are the rules of Gram Panchayat administration and expenditure is also be taken care in the course they attend. So what is the procedure of accounting in the state government department? Did not submit compliant accounts MH 4408 for the month of
Just I'll make one intervention here. We have written letter to all the state governments that you must give some priority to the candidates which are getting the certificate in panchayat accountants. When you select as a panchayat accountants, you give some weightage to them, some additional weightage if they are having the certificate. So we have written them.
Thank you.
That will help.
Yes.
The next question, I think, from Kemta Soni Madam, how charter accountants involved in accounting of local bodies?
For accounting, they may not involve, matlab, because of that kind of remuneration and fees, I would say. But in advanced level, because accounting is matlab, will be perfect, so definitely auditor role will be start. So for auditor, we can say that consultancy advisory, if they are not auditor of that particular local bodies, they may give consultancy related to this area. They may give matlab accounting consultancy. They can guide them how they can keep accounting and they can take benefit of all schemes. So they can maybe there as an advisor and consultant wo de sakte hain.
Yes, Madam, I think internal audit is also our purview of this work, panchayat and local bodies.
100%. Yeah, depend on that. If they are not auditor, so other services to the management they can provide.
Whether separate accounting standard are introduced for local bodies, I think they are saying about the mandatory or not.
Presently, that is not mandatory because that NAMAM National Municipal Accounting Manual and respective state, they have their own manual. So this is the status of that, and because of that, he still that accrual accounting and double entry and case basis accounting system are still not strengthened at the ground level. तो अभी वो standard वाला phase में नहीं है.
How can we contact to local authorities after passing the certificate course? Is there any provision for manpower engagement by ministry? How there is a service candidate benefit through this course?
Yes,
This is the same reply that once that person gets the certificate, then it becomes part of that person's CV, and whenever there is a local recruitment, that certificate will give them sort of benefit or edge over others.
And we will maintain the panel of pass candidate. So respective
Some
state
hand holding also can be done.
Yes.
Post passing. Yes. And this is among us, but we may start after the first batch passes out. We may give wide publicity to the pass out batch also.
But the candidates which are having the certificate, they can approach the local panchayats or local blocks or local districts or local state governments, and they can just tell them that I am having this certificate, and so at least they will be aware that when they advertise, they will be given the priority, something like that.
Can you provide examples of successful stories or positive outcomes resulting from the effort of enhancing accounting capabilities in the local body?
That we will do in another 6 months.
Yes. So
hopefully.
So is a commercial assistant audit officer or senior audit officer are eligible to conduct audit in the local bodies?
Sorry, what's the question? Could you repeat this?
Is a commercial assistant audit officer or a senior audit officer are not eligible to conduct audit in local bodies?
Okay, that is a different thing. Audit is a different thing. Here we are talking about accountants.
Yes.
So audit is done by those audit officers, senior audit officers, but that is a different area. Here we are talking about accounts, maintenance, compilation of accounts, which will be done by these accountants who will be.
I think, Sumanji, this question in continuation with that is a commercial assistant audit officer or senior audit officer are not eligible to conduct audit of local body. Then in many audit offices, for example, PAG, Audit Bihar, the local body recording account is not given saying that you are a commercial body. You cannot audit the local body, as Yashodhara madam has given that answer. I think that is not related to audit, I think.
When next paper will be held, this question can be replied by you, maybe Kamisha ji.
I think in next quarter, definitely we declare the announcement date after the discussion with examination department. Seema ji, you may update about this is related to administrative certain examination.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everybody. So since we had our exam on 18th of April, and maybe in a week's time we'll be ready with the results. And the next exam, normally after the declaration of the result, within 2 months we'll be holding the main examination. So that is the case. So maybe in about a week's time we'll be declaring this screening exams result. Yeah.
There is one question. One should do all the certificate or any one is sufficient?
Yeah, anyone. Matlab, that is already said. That is not something kind of you have to pass one, then two. You may be opt for two and then you can clear that. And also one participant, that whether a participant may opt for more than one course. Yes, that is okay. Yashodhara madam, I think participant is telling about that. Ki, at our same level, participant may parallelly can do that course, level 1 and 2 both. That question is.
I think so. Yeah. Baki, ye to I think already covered. Is there provision of manpower engagement by ministry? Ministries, as already spoken, they're giving a lot of push to the state governments and in turn to the local governments to employ these pass out batches whenever they're ready.
Yes, there is after clearing of examination of level 2, can we accept from exempted from accounts and audit department exam?
No.
Yes. So without formal recognition of this course by government and local bodies, candidate might hesitate to enroll for this course.
Formal recognition is the recognition of the certificate itself. The certificate itself is a recognition.
Yes. Whether EGAM accounting is double entry system of accounting is compulsory.
I think here there are differences in different bodies.
Yes.
PRIs is a different system. Double entry is maintained in urban local bodies.
So I can't find any other question from the participant. Ma'am, if you can add something more in your presentation, what you want to share with the candidate, or if sir wants to add something more.
I think we are getting so many questions related to Panchayat.
Yes.
Specifically, because maybe in number more than 250,000 Panchayats are there. So people are more interested in that level all specifically, because at municipal level people are getting good accountant, but I think in Panchayat definitely main area for our that course and this kind of training. So Madam Seema ji, just that Sharma sir has already covered, so we may upload that comments or any technical material. So I would request all participants also, you may send your queries to our block, our board. They may send all queries and our secretariat would be happy to answer of that queries. Or I think Seema ji, anything left? Otherwise then Suman Chaudhary ji will continue.
Ma'am, I have a question on my part. And as Chandra said is there, recently I visited the Panchayat Commissioner in Government of West Bengal. from there I came to know that they have three type of other departments. One is taking care as a training model for the Panchayati Raj. So, sir, can you enlighten on how our program can be enrolled with the state government that the training wing can take up this course at their level?
Yes, that's what we have written to the states.
Yes.
You can use your training infrastructure of state rural development training institute, district resource centers, block resource centers, and you use all these resources and try to enthuse as many participants as possible. And also the existing panchayat officers, they also must procure this certificate. Rather, so our first target is the people who are already working in panchayat. They must undergo this training, and also give publicity to the schools, colleges, so the youths can also get benefit. So that has to be used. That's what I believe. Yes.
Yes, another thing I came to know from that, because our IS officer was in charge of this training institute, he told that if any changes is as per the local demand can be made. So whether it is taken care by the institute level or MOA level or at the panchayat level, or any workshop with the train or any collaboration meeting can be done at their training level, that we can modify our course for them or anything like it. Any such planning is there?
So see, the estates are fully empowered to improve, customize their training modules and all. So every estate does that.
So can you come, madam, we can approach the state government that our model is this format model is with us. So you can, if you want to have a meeting with us, and if you can change as per your requirement. So it's a three-tier government. So this Panchayat Raj is self-government. So we can have a model for them also for the state level ones.
We will continue this kind of outreach program, and after that, maybe in June last week or July, we are planning one physical program. So definitely with the support of Ministry of Panchayati Raj and Ministry of that RD and our CNAG office, definitely we are planning one day outreach program just for the information of our viewers also, and that virtual mode also will be available. तो लोग कहीं से भी join कर सकते हैं. Just we will definitely take guidance from Chandrasekhar ji also regarding that, because how we can invite one people from each panchayat, whether in virtual mode or any mode, because if they will join maybe at that level, secretary, panchayat, whatever. So definitely our secretary and next we will plan one meeting, and physically we will plan program in Delhi itself. And outreach program, we will continue with these kind of webinars. Today, approximately 3,000 participants are already connected with us right now. So thank you, participants also. Yeah.
With this, can we conclude our program, ma'am?
So just 1 second, sir. There is one question which our viewers want to know, that when will be the second batch screening exam will be held. So, sir, like the registration for the second batch will close on 30th of June, and normally it's a 1 month's time which we give. After 1 month, we hold the examination. So that exam is likely to be held in the month of August 2024. So this is just for the information of viewers, and the rest, sir, you please proceed, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Ma'am, do you want to say something? Any of the speakers want to add any line to it? Then we are at the flag end of the program, so we can conclude our program. So, yes. Yes. So on behalf of ICAI and also from the committee, we are thankful for all our guests, all our speakers, with whom we have our dignitaries. Today is Yasodha Rai Chaudhary ma'am, Charanjit Singh, President, Ranjit Kumar Agarwal, the President, Mrs. Meenakshi Sharma, IS, and also Prasanna Kumar, the Vice Chairman of the committee. We are also thankful to Mr. Dr. Chandrasekhar Kumar, who has given his time at a busy schedule for elaborating and answering all the questions put up by the participant, and also Nikhil and Neeraj Sharma, who happens to be in lower connectivity, but also joined and given his views. With this, all thanks to the committee, Simaji and Nishaji, who has taken this great initiative and working 2 or 3 days long night to make this program a successful one. With this, we must put our hands together for the participants, because without whom this program cannot be asked to be said very successful. And this type of programs will be conducted in a due time, which our chairman has already said. And with this, have a good day, ma'am and sirs. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I am taking a leave, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.